trying out the 1910 method for 8 hours. It was an interesting experience. I decided to take a skeptical view of it rather than the hopefully it will work attitude, because I wanted to really see, is it real or is it not? The concept is new and very interesting. As soon as I had registered for it, put in my the photo on my bed, into their link, I immediately felt a surge of energy. You know, whether I wanted it or not, that energy came, and I perceived it. I had been planning to go to bed early on that evening and just be awake for about 3 hours and then hopefully fall asleep, and hopefully it will continue working, and the will wear off then when the 8 hours are up. Usually it's very difficult for me to go to bed any earlier than early in the morning, but interestingly, as soon as I had sent in the image and registered that med bed, I immediately felt a strong urge to go to bed immediately. I clocked everything off and did go to bed, and it's kind of new, but very nice actually go to bed so early. And then as soon as I lied down and activated the bed, when I said 9010 med bed, I I felt an energy. I felt an energy and a presence, and it was like a dialogue began between me and a voice that identified itself as we. And even when I thought that how many of we are there, the answer came many. We are many, and they got to work. Apparently, I said scan me, so I felt subtle energy. Going, around my body, and then I started voicing things I was looking for, all kinds of different things, starting from better mental clarity, peace of mind, uh, the return of my courage to sing. I have massive performance anxiety related to past traumas, all kinds of things, even the bunny on one of my feet, the food cravings, all kinds of issues. And to some of them, it said you need more work, you need to use a bit the medbed more, wait for participating in the research. And other things, it said, here we are working on it now, and they kind of kept at it. And I was awake. I actually fell asleep 10 minutes into it, and then woke up again half an hour later. I could feel they were still working. The dialogue continued. Um, and as the time went on, I became very, very, very hot, very alert, incredibly alert. I couldn't sleep at this stage. I actually was awake for nearly 3 hours. I just couldn't sleep. I became so full of energy. And as I was talking about new things, I immediately felt an energy in these body parts that I was talking about. It was an interesting experience, and I really felt that there was presence or an energy there, or a multiplied energy. The voice was always very peaceful. That's something I also noticed, more like male voice, very businesslike almost, but sounded human rather than technical. Sounded kind of real, very interesting. So when I woke this morning, I felt better than usually when I'm waking. I felt well rested. And today I still had food cravings, I still had tiredness, I had many of the problems I had, but then it was still a nice day. I managed to get myself to do some things I had wanted to do, which has not been the case lately. I just seem to be incapacitated by depression or depression-like state. It seemed to be a better, more productive day. I like the experience, and I am looking forward to doing more, to see where this is going. One thing is for sure, there is that connection does do something, because these energies were impossible not to feel. That voice was not my own, for sure. I'm looking forward to more. So thank you, thank you.